So April, life is short and sometimes some curveballs are thrown our way, and certainly you've had curveballs in your life. What do you tell women out there who are going through rough times? How do you stay positive when everything looks like it's negative?
You just keep focused and, believe in yourself and know that you can do anything, that nothing is impossible, and that if you just put your mind to it, you really can do anything that you dream.
So you have a new show that's going to be starting? Tell us a little bit about it.
It's called She's the Boss, and it's everything from really funny and empowering. I build buildings in New York City to, changing women's lives and helping women get off of welfare and show them how to become their own bosses.
So when you're on welfare, it's really hard to imagine becoming a boss. How do you do that?
Absolutely. You teach them, obviously, how to really believe in themselves first, and then how, to empower themselves, how to hold their head up against all odds, no matter if it's abuse, whatever it is. Anything that could have went wrong in my life, it did. And, I had an army of children, and I just knew that it wasn't the life that I wanted for myself ultimately. So I decided to just keep pushing and never give up. And, sometimes we don't always know how to start our own companies. So our program will show women how to actually start their own companies and what to expect, whether it's unemployment insurance and, workers' comp, all the above. So we actually teach them. She's the Boss.
It's a great name. She's the Boss. Gotta love that. It's the right name, right?
Yeah.
And especially when someone wasn't so kind, imagine how that person feels knowing that you really are the boss.
Absolutely. It is very empowering. Ultimately, after you go through, abuse. I was a foster kid, and, you go through that kind of, dramatic things in life, and you really feel helpless. You're left with a bunch of children, you have no child support and everything that's going wrong, and you're homeless. And I just didn't let life get me down, and I just picked my head up and knew that I could do it, and I did, and never gave up. And all of us, when you're successful, you have failures, and it's all about learning from those failures and just picking your boots up and making it happen.
So let me ask you, how do you do it? I mean, look at this little body of yours. You look very sexy, and you're telling me you have 10 kids?
Yes, I do. I have 10 kids. I birthed 8 children, and I have other kids that I take care of in our home. So, it's always about giving back as well. And being a foster kid, I fully understand what it means and feels like. So I like to make difference as much as I can when I can.
So what's the first step that you took towards doing something positive when everything seemed like it was negative and down?
Of course, I just kept answering ads, and then I started working for Home Depot, and I just, I didn't stop pushing. And that's the point. When you're in a critical moment where you're on your face, you don't stop pushing, because that's the moment that you will fly. And, it may be like a needle in a haystack, and that one person will give you that great job that'll land you on your feet. So you can't give up. You'll get no's. You may get 1,000 no's, but you just keep pushing and just keep your head up and walk in the room like you know that you are the boss that you are, and you become the boss.
So. You sure are, and you're a beautiful woman. So we thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.